convention. If you are in our lifestyle group and you have not seen the live video that we recorded of all of the products, please go back and make that part of your 10-minute enjoyment because we thought we were really funny. And we heard from some of you that we were really funny. And we took some funny screenshots and we had some funny things to say about it after. But that is not why we are here tonight. Here tonight, we are going to wrap up. We're going to hit the high points. We can't wrap it up because honestly, it is one of the best experiences every year is the Young Living Convention. I have a fan that's out of control here. Hold on. Okay. So we are just freshly home from convention. I met with some folks today. I ended up talking in front of like 40 people. And one of the women came up to me after and she said, "You can tell that you just got home from a convention. You're so excited." So I just want you to know that sometimes this is palpable from people around you. It can also be called a convention hangover for those of you who are finding that you need a little more sleep and a little more water after convention, sort of the letdown of, no Ningxia bar, no Club Red, that kind of thing. This picture here was taken at the Young Living Farm on Saturday, so just a few days ago. We all gathered there, our Living Well Now team, plus 2,500 of our closest Young Living friends, other customers and brand partners, because Young Living has an open door policy. In fact, they say their doors to their farms are never locked. And that was one of the farm managers that talked about that from the stage. But they always put the farm on display in Mona, Utah. And while there are a lot of other network marketing companies there in Salt Lake City and the surrounding cities, you will only find the world's leader of essential oils, allowing their customers to come in and plant lavender, take selfies with our beautiful lavender plants, enjoy entertainment and delicious food. And it's just one of those highlight experiences people look forward to every year. Awesome. How's that for the farm? I would also just offer in that we do have some really great information you can find at seed2seal.com. Although some people would say after this convention that we are focused on soil to sell and how the soil that has been cultivated is actually beneficial to the cells of our bodies because Young Living takes their regenerative and sustainable agricultural practices to the next level. They're always looking for ways to innovate as well as give back to the earth. So that's something that we really love. All right, Brightening Eye Cream is one of the new products. I want to highlight one of the customer brand partners on our team, Sass Martin, who was at convention and posted a selfie just 4 days after she started using this miracle cream. She showed the bags under her eyes are sometimes a problem. She's got 2 young kids. She's a single mom. She's crushing it in all the areas. And so the last thing she wants to worry about is how her under eyes look. So she posted a selfie recently of the Brightening Eye Cream results after just 4 days. Andrea's holding them up to the camera and you can go
here's the before and the after.
And if you need to show those photos or see them closer, go ahead and go to our product group. Yep, before and
wrong way.
Venmo.
And Venmo.
After. Incredible. So I brought it home as well. I got the bundle because I wanted our customers to be able to experience this. So right away, I started using it with my husband, who, even though he's a male in my life, he suffers with bags under his eyes. We are approaching that glorious age of 50 now. So this is something that's going to come in real handy. So those of you who are used to having our Wolfberry eye cream will recognize some of the ingredients, but they've added in some new plant-based ingredients that will help create brighter, less dark, puffy circles under your eyes without harsh chemicals. Okay. Is that? Do I do this one too? Because I have this one too.
Okay. That's Jasmine.
Let me unmute myself. Okay, so the collagen peptide serum is a really exciting product. I've used some Young Living skin stuff before. And this one was a game changer for me because I am a clinically trained esthetician and I know how good skincare should feel and how it should change our skin. So I'm going to go over some of the key points about what it can do for us. All right, so collagen, I wrote this all down because I mean, I'm not really like a public speaker or a teacher, which I am going for, I'll do it. All right, so the collagen peptide serum. So some of the topical benefits of collagen peptides. So it's a major hydration boost, especially in places like Arizona or Utah or anywhere dry where there's no humidity. You want to have those binding molecules that are going to put that hydration in our skin and help it stay there. Let's see. It improves the plumpness of our skin, so reducing the appearance of fine lines, which who doesn't love that? It has a skin barrier support, so it's reinforcing the skin's natural barrier, protecting against environmental stressors and helping skin retain moisture, kind of like what I just said. Soothing and anti-inflammatory properties. So if I could read my own writing. It just helps with sensitivity and redness. So it's a natural retinol alternative. So the collagen peptide serum is going to be like a retinol alternative because it has the C-phenyl extract in it, which is an amazing ingredient for cell turnover. Retinol is usually the ingredient that a lot of people want to use to help with aging, but if you're gonna not want to like I'm a natural holistic person, so like I want to go outside and I want to put my face in the sun. I'm a volleyball player, like I play sand volleyball. I'm gonna go in the sun. I love to go surfing. I love to swim. Like I'm never gonna use retinols. So this is just such a wonderful product as an alternative because the C-phenyl extract, this is what I wrote about the C-phenyl extract. Let's see here. All right. So it stimulates skin renewal. So it's encouraging that cell turnover. Cell turnover is something that slows down dramatically as we age, unfortunately. So you always just want to keep that going strong. Let's see. I'm going to get better at this.
You're doing awesome, Jasmine. You're learning so much.
I know all of you guys. I'm just nervous anyway. So it's going to support collagen production with vitamin C, A, and E, and amino acids. So that's in the C-phenyl. So it's a natural botanical that's going to have a lot of active benefits to it. It is not the peptide. So the peptide ingredient is a separate ingredient. What we do need to keep in mind is that a lot of collagen peptides aren't going to go any deeper than our epidermis. They're not going to go into the dermis. So we really need to push for people like that. They need to be taking collagen internally. So we always want to make sure we're pairing it with our inner beauty collagen or whatever collagen is our favorite, because we want to get those peptides telling our cells. It's like peptides are like messengers for our cells. So we want those peptides to tell our cells to create more collagen and create more elastin. But if you want to do it on a deeper level, you're going to want to take them internally. But it's really important to do it topically as well for your higher, like the higher layers of your skin. Let's see what else. Yeah, I mean, it's got the C-phenyl extract has like a lot of natural exfoliating compounds in it. So that's going to also just help with your skin congestion. It's going to help that cell turnover, and it's going to help your skin absorb more nutrients when you're putting other things on it topically, such as like the inner beauty glow. What is it called? The CBD beauty boost or the CBD beauty glow. So you're going to want to put that serum under the beauty glow because those molecules are smaller, the serum, the peptide serum, and then you're going to want to put the beauty glow on top of it to seal it in.
So Jasmine, so a good regimen would be washing face.
Yep.
The art toner, perhaps.
Yep.
Toning the skin, and then putting on the peptide serum followed by beauty glow.
Absolutely. That'd be a wonderful regimen. And if you want to get even more moisture, you could do like the intensive moisturizer on top of that if you're trying to go for like extra moisture, if you are feeling like your skin's really dry. So you can really layer it as much as you want to, but you definitely want to do it in the right order, or else some of those things aren't going to really get into your skin.
So the moisturizer, is that the last thing? Or where would that fall?
Yeah, that'd be the last thing in the regimen for sure.
Cool.
And then, I mean, of course, other important factors are your diet. You want to make sure you're eating anti-inflammatory foods. You want to make sure you're drinking enough water, and you want to make sure you're moving your body, because all of our skin health stems from all of our other health practices as well.
Wow. If y'all would like to see Jasmine teach like a full skincare class sometime, just put that in the comments right
Oh my gosh.
Jasmine, that was amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank
All
you.
of that.
Well,
Yeah.
truth is, we asked Jasmine to really just tell us her overall vibe of convention. And then we also tagged her with this other teaching. So I don't want to miss out on your
Yes.
overall
Sure.
feelings of convention.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd love to go into that. So I guess I learned a lot about emotional detoxing because I did the yoga class for the 3 days that they ran it. And I highly recommend doing that. I know it's kind of miserable to think about waking up at like 6 a.m. on those convention days, but like honestly, it was like exactly what I needed. So just not to get too personal, but I've been going through a lot this year and I was holding on to a lot of heavy emotions. And when I was in the first yoga class, we were doing some oil like releasing practices. Like we were rubbing oil on because the first class was centered around digestion and liver detox. And we were rubbing oils. And the second thing we did was rub oil on our liver. And I forgot which oil it was exactly, but I had a physiological response to that before I even had an emotional response. I was purging tears, like just drowning. Like I was just like, why am I so wet all of a sudden? And then I was like, oh my gosh, like this is so real. Like this really works. This is not woo woo. This is not like fake stuff. This is like true healing. And so I'm really excited to like to do the deep work and get into the stuff like that I don't really know much about, but like to realize that like really true health comes from having healthy emotions and learning how to digest our emotions. So, yep. So that's what I got out of convention mostly.
So good.
Yeah,
Thank you for sharing.
no
Thank you.
problem.
Thank you.
Yep.
There's so many like levels and layers to this Young Living world and what these products do. It's just so cool.
Well, yeah, I'll just say one more thing. It's kind of
Sure.
ironic because it was like the skincare was really exciting. It's like the topical nutrition, right? And then I went into like the most deep sort of like the deepest nutrition you can get, which is like being aware of your emotions and learning how to have healthy emotions. Like it's okay, bad things are going to happen, but you have to learn how to like to purge those things, or else you're not going to be healthy. So it's really crazy. Anyway, that's it.
Really cool. Awesome. Really good book if you're looking for a book, everyone, on emotions is Feelings Buried Alive Never Die. Such a good book. So good. Okay. Moving on from emotions. Well, we're still kind of talking about emotions because does anybody have some emotions during that time of the month or as you're going through menopause? Any emotions coming up? So I was super excited about the launch of this particular product because it's kind of my world. This is one of the things I love to help women with, and to have a product that can support women, from the time they start menstruating all the way through menopause in one product is pretty phenomenal. And so I'm thrilled. I'm beyond thrilled for this product. Here's what I know about it. It doesn't taste bad. This is in my opinion. It doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste amazing to me, but it's totally palatable on its own. But I've been seeing people do other things with it. I've been seeing people put it in their coffee. I've been seeing people add it to hot water and making it like a tea. I made a little hormone mocktail this morning with it, and I did a couple ounces of Ningxia Red with it, mixed it with some ice, and it tasted delicious. It was fantastic like that. I saw somebody doing the same thing, but with hot water Ningxia and this. So lots of different ways that you can try. You could put it in a smoothie, whatever. So lots of ways to get it down. It's not so strong that it isn't like that it can't mix with other things. And I think they did a really good job because some of the adaptogens and things that are in this have strong flavors. And so they had to do things to mask some of those strong bitter flavors. And I think they did a phenomenal, phenomenal job with it. I think the packaging is beautiful. I'm just really excited about it. And if you were looking to get it this week, you may have missed out on it because it sold out in 4 hours on Monday. So here's a couple of things that are in it. Obviously, we know when we're talking about women and hormones, we're talking about things like how our energy is, what our mood's like, what our metabolism is like, our skin, our sleep, our menstrual cycle, our libido, and even our brain clarity. And this powerhouse supplement combines, well, a lot of ingredients, but I'm going to highlight just, I think, four of them. One of them is maca. Maca is an adaptogen, and it helps with the HPA axis. Which is hypothalamus, pituitary, adrenals, which is a lot of in control of a lot of like what's happening in our hormones. So it's helping to support and balance that. It's going to help with both progesterone and estrogen. Libido. A lot of people go to maca for libido support. And then Vitex, also known as chaste tree berry, is one of the ingredients in this that's going to help with progesterone specifically. And then it has magnesium in it, which is calming. It also has ashwagandha, which is an adaptogen that is very calming. And so it's combined with a bunch of essential oils, all of these essential oils that are supportive of women's hormone health. And you take all of it in this one packet one time a day. I've heard both ways. Some people are taking it morning, some people are taking it evening. So you just got to figure out what works for you. And it isn't something that you stop throughout, different times in your cycle. It's something that you just take daily, and it's going to support all the way around. You guys, they're already, okay? It's only been out for what, a week? And there are at convention, right? If people grabbed it at convention, there are already testimonials coming out. So I wanted to read to you guys just a handful of them. Here's the first one. Please tell me I'm not dreaming. After just 5 days taking hormone essentials, I had a cycle without cramps. I've literally never experienced this a day in my life. How cool is that? This woman always has had cramps, and 5 days of taking this, and she didn't have any cramps. Super cool. Let me read just a couple more. Well, this one made me laugh. What did she say? She said, we've gone from not interested to the man saying, I'd better take a nap so I can keep up with you. And then we got, I'm feeling so calm. My nervous system and adrenals somehow feel soothed. Only on day 4. This stuff is remarkable. I can't wait to see how I and all of us feel in 3 to 6 months. And then last one I'll read is Elaine. This is by Elaine Pinar. She says, this product is an absolute game changer for me already. I'm on day 4 and I'm having the best sleep ever all night long. No 3 a.m. wake ups. Huge for me. I'm so thankful I got 2 boxes at convention. So super cool. I'm excited about it. Hope y'all are too. Let's move on to the next thing. Erin, I think it's you.
For the record, we also got 2 boxes because we plan on giving some samples out at our in-person event here in Arizona on Saturday. So if you are watching this on replay or here today and want to come, this is one of the reasons why.
We're actually going to make you a hormone mocktail with a little Ningxia and a little of this, and it's going to be delish.
So great. So great. So I think that the one thing I love about Young Living is I think a lot of people, when they think of Young Living, they think of essential oils, but it's so much more than that. So it's fun to hear you guys roll through the different offerings. But I'm going to talk about oils. So they released the New Heights blend, which is just loaded. It's got the Valor blend is in it. It's got, my products didn't show up yet in the mail, but that's okay. Valor in it. What else? Rise Above and the Wings blend. Both of those are in there. And again, the New Heights was all about how do we continue to take our lives and also our businesses to the next levels into new heights. And so, I got to apply it a little bit because you guys had them at the Airbnb. So I really enjoyed just topically wearing it, but they diffused it on that first day when they were releasing it, and it smells amazing. So, yeah, and I'm not usually a guy that's ordering up a convention oil, like a convention like specific oil like this. So, but I can honestly see myself staying stocked up on it. All right, so that's New Heights. Another oil, and feel free to interrupt me, gals, if you choose. Okay. Lavender, the creme de la creme. Some of you have got like dove into the simplified collection. I have just a little bit. I have not gone all in, but this is a new convention release, the lavender creme, and it has vanilla, lavender, orange, spearmint, and ylang ylang in it. Um, I personally love lavender and I love vanilla. I could imagine this being an incredible one to diffuse. Um, and I know that that's how most folks are using the simplified collection, right? Is in the diffuser. Are you guys topically applying them at all or mainly diffusing?
Mainly diffusing.
I mean, you could do both, but you could, when you run out of your Thieves spray, you could make your own little bathroom spray, room spray sort of thing with it. But lavender creme is just released. They also have decided that these are going to be the permanent scents that are available. As you know, they've tried out a lot of different scents in the last couple years, and so they've decided that these four, those of you who are familiar with the simplified line, the pink champagne, the seaside, the cozy chai, and the orange creamsicle, are the four that are going to be available all the time. If you have a favorite, put that in the chat box of those four. I think my sister loves cozy chai, if I am listening correctly to her. And this is just a great alternative, right? Because, and I heard it as they were talking about Wild Notes, the new perfume cologne line. They were just saying a lot of folks, that's kind of can be like an entry point for those of us who are choosing to share Young Living with others. That the Wild Notes can be kind of an entry point for folks, inviting them into a perfume or a cologne switch. Then they were also, during that presentation, talked about how the simplified line, right? A lot of people have a lot of strong scents in their house, specifically utilizing candles and then Febreze sprays. And I don't know if Glade's still around, but I would imagine it is, given people's enjoyment of scents. But this is just a great alternative to help people realize that we don't really want to be breathing in Glade plugins, candles on a regular basis. And then lastly, this collection, the simplified starter collection, which comes with the Fresh Start diffuser and then those four oils that are permanent. So could be a great way to, if you haven't dabbled in the simplified collection, this could be a great way to re-up and get yourself an extra diffuser for a guest room or an office or something.
And can we just talk about that price point really quickly?
Yeah.
125. If somebody's enrolling, they can use the 10% coupon. So that takes it to, what's the math on that? Like 112. 112 to get a diffuser and four oils. And if they're comparing that to like scented candles, each one lasts longer than a scented candle. I don't know how much like the higher end scented candles are, but my guess is they're $25 or more each. And so these last longer. You're getting four of them and you're getting a diffuser. I just think it's a fantastic deal. That's all.
It is a fantastic deal. And, last year they came out with the Make a Shift kits, which the Ningxia Red Make a Shift kit is one of the most popular that we sell at Young Living now, but also our essentials and also our home kit. Now we also have the simplified starter collection. There are so many entry points that if you don't know how to find your affiliate link and you want to do that, please reach out to one of us and we can make that super easy. You can also just go log into your virtual office and go to the drop-down menu where it says Share YL. You'll get the code, you'll get your link. You can save that in your notes and then just send it to people as they compliment you on how great your house smells. Which happened to me yesterday, as a matter of fact. I'm teaching swimming lessons here and somebody came in to use the bathroom. Somebody who was already familiar with oil, she said, wow, it smells like a Young Living house in there. I said, it is a Young Living house. I also, you can write this down. I thought this was a great quote out of my mouth this morning, which was, using oils for 17 years proves that this is not just a trend, it's our lifestyle. How about that?
Amen.
You like that?
Yes.
Amen. Okay, before we jump to the 2026 Americas Convention, I want to make sure you all know I've talked several times about our member only group. This video will be posted in that group after this call tonight. It's called LWN Lifestyle. Once you're a customer or a brand partner with Living Well Now, which is our community, you get added to this product users group, and then you can have access to all of these resources that we are giving you. We also have a special giveaway in there for you when you order a 100 PV shop order before the end of July. So that means what we're looking for, a 100 PV order. We thought, we hoped, we crossed our fingers that there would be enough stock that you all could get women's, the daily hormone essentials. And no, it's not just for women. Sorry, I slipped on that, but the daily hormone essentials. Or even the collagen serum, both of those products are out of stock. So as long as you get something that's new to you, maybe one of the new simplified scents, maybe something, we talked about the CBD Beauty Glow tonight. If there's some product that you have been wanting to purchase, you can enter our contest. We're giving away $25 product credits. That post is in the lifestyle group. You just need to screenshot your order, make sure it's over 100 PV, and be eligible to win. If you are a brand partner on this call tonight and you did not know we had that, please go to the lifestyle group and tag your customers so that they know to look for that after they've placed their order. This is one way that we like to incentivize and also support our customers to try new things. Next, we are also giving away travel credit. I think that post went up today if I'm reading all 50 texts quickly before we got on tonight. There is a post also in our product users group, yes, of Living Well Now Lifestyle. We are preparing already, I know that sounds crazy, for the 2026 Americas Convention. So registration is open to anyone who wants to purchase their ticket on early bird special before the end of the year, but we are doing a giveaway. Andrea, is there a deadline on when they need to get their early bird ticket by?
End of the month. So
end of July. Yep.
Grab that $175 ticket. Yes.
Awesome. So that early bird registration is $175. We always say buy the ticket now, figure out the details later. Everything is figure outable. So we want to incentivize you to get one of our 5 $100 travel credits just for buying your ticket. And then we will make sure you get that funding so that you can start setting that aside for your trip to Salt Lake City next year. Also, that information is in the events app, YL Events, or you can go to the website, youngliving.com/events and find that as well. We also just started today making plans for our new poster at our in-person events for people to sign. So we're really excited about that. And we want to make sure that we celebrate by having a group of everyone who is going to the convention. So that will also be up by the end of the month, so that then you can start to brainstorm and plan with some of your Living Well Now cross-line best friends, where to stay, how to figure out food together, how to travel, and make some of those arrangements together. Andrea, I take it on good faith. Do you want to say a little something about our Living Well Now group?
Sure. This is going to be really short. There's a new app. It's called Olio, and we have a group within the app where we can chat, and there will be like rank ups and things like that. So it is a little more brand partner specific. If you're a brand partner with Young Living and you want to be involved in that, join the app, and then you're going to search for the Living Well Now group. And then the password is lowercase LWN. They told me today that it's fixed and the password will work now. It wasn't working there for a while. So you can invite brand partners on your teams to join that. We aren't doing anything with it yet. We're just kind of collecting the people. We will start using it here shortly. So that's that. And it's just kind of fun to kind of look through it. So once you download it, start taking a look at the different areas in that.
Okay. Oh, Jasmine wasn't even in Phoenix. She was in California. I was trying to figure out how she was possibly outside. I mean, I know it's kind of cool at 100 degrees, but it felt still a little warm.
That makes sense.
Erin, I copied and pasted those posts, those giveaway permalinks, so that I can post them in the comments of this video after you get them loaded. So let's do that so that they're easy to find. We'll also pin them in the lifestyle group so you can look under the featured posts and not have to scroll back through. We had amazing participants at convention in 2025. We are so excited. So many people were able to come. Felicia, shouting you out. I saw you post about Prasad's quote about finding the weirdos among us and connecting with everyone being welcome. And I'm just really, really grateful for the ways that each person showed up for our team dinner, our random team photos, just about anywhere, including after the science symposium and during the rain delay of the 5K. It wasn't a 5K, the fun run for the foundation. I know, Erin, we're over time, but I just want to say one quick word. If you did not know already, Young Living handles all of the overhead costs of the Young Living Foundation, and they raised over $250,000 at convention this year toward the outreach for the Young Living Foundation. So that means all of that money doesn't go to pay salaries. It goes to the people who need it most. And they featured some folks on stage who were doing ministry in Uganda, as well as Romania and some other places. You can learn more at younglivingfoundation.org, but the easiest thing you can do is you can dollar up every one of your orders, and that money goes to the need. They also have a focus right now on a $5 contribution to help with malaria in Uganda, or you can also sponsor a student in Ecuador. There are several people on our team that are doing that, so it's really exciting to see. All right. Andrea, you close us out.
Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, this is great. We're right up against the time. So that was perfect. Way to go. Way to go, us. 30 minutes. Last thing I want to say really quickly, since we have a lot of brand partners on the call, on the Young Living USA brand partner page tomorrow at 11, I have an interview with Leon, which some of you have met Leon. He's fantastic. But we actually recorded it today. It looks like it's live tomorrow, but there's your little inside scoop. It's not live tomorrow. But anyway, go watch that if you can. I think it's at 11 our time, 11 Arizona time, so 12 Utah time. But I shout out how awesome our Living Well Now community is, and I tell a funny story, Ange, about our early days. So
please share it in our groups too, Andrea. That'll be great. We do have a set apart group for brand partners as well. Felicia, we want to acknowledge your raised hand.
Yeah, real quick. You talked about the $5 donation. You can do it out of your commission. So even before you get your commission check, I want to make sure I point that out because I thought that was amazing that they did that. So
I actually love that part about sponsoring a student at the academy too. I don't even have to think about it. It just goes to them right away. Super great.
Awesome. Mm-hmm.
Lovely. You guys have a great evening. If you are local, we would love to have you Saturday morning. It starts at 9:30 at Ange's house. We're providing brunch, so you can just come as you are, enjoy some brunch, enjoy some good people, and learn a little bit more and sample some of the products. So have a great night.
Thanks for being here.
Yay.